So let's say I just woke up and I receive a message that I'm gonna have a meeting in 5 minutes. The only things that I think I will need is an eyebrow pencil, since I don't have eyebrows, a lipstick, and a concealer. So it can be the same to you. Maybe you just need a lipstick and a concealer. Just fix your hair and put on your favorite lipstick. And then eyebrows. If you already have nice eyebrows, you can just brush it. In my case, I really have to fill it in. So this one, I'm bald here. Even if you weren't able to groom your eyebrows, as long as you shape it, it won't be that noticeable. Like, see? So maybe this is the quickest way. Then this can be in no particular order because it's like you're in a hurry. So my favorite concealer as well. There. These are my problem spots. The inner eyes. Then this one. So again, the advantage of two shades, you can mix it so you can get your skin tone. Alright. See? And then fix your hair. We get a comb. And if your hair is still unruly, you can always tie it up. Then maybe put an earring to somehow make it look like that you prepared for your video call. That's it. Very fast, and a lipstick can always go a long way to upgrade or make or level up your look, especially if you're in a hurry. Before all of this has happened, I've been seeing clients or even friends who's done video calls, not only to message or check on their loved ones, but also do interviews or even meetings. It looks so convenient. And also, I think before I've heard from friends that they have more productivity when doing meetings via a video call instead of going to a boardroom or traveling all the way to a certain restaurant or meeting place. And here in our country, yes, traffic has always been a problem. So yes, video calls is very convenient, especially nowadays. And I think it's very important that I'm doing this look. I'm actually gonna do 4 looks for you. It will help you, will somehow lift your self-esteem as well as make yourself feel better. I think I read an article earlier that actually looking at your face for a long time and doing that for some, like almost every day, waking up early for a meeting, and they do face the camera now without like fixing themselves, can actually have a psychological effect, because you're looking at your face and you're gonna pinpoint all the things that you don't like about your face. Now, actually fixing yourself and also giving time for yourself can help you look at yourself otherwise, because all of us has those 1 or 2 features in the face that you can emphasize. And enhance that using makeup. And not only for yourself, but also, of course, when you fix yourself, it's like you have prepared or you've been courteous or polite enough for that other person you're gonna talk to. Now, I know that, yeah, this is like a pandemic and all, but I mean, it's like practice for yourself as well to make yourself feel better and look better. Especially, you are going to look at yourself and people are gonna look at you for like, even if the meeting is like a 20 minutes or an hour or two. And you can use this like for an interview, especially in the future now. I think when people work from home are getting new jobs. So here, these are the 4 looks that I think you can use when doing a video call meeting or even interview, or actually have a date and use these looks for your date, even just a simple inuman or checking out on your loved ones. Earlier, I did this quick makeup look with just 3 items. But if I have time to prepare for my meeting, this is the skincare and makeup routine that I'm going to do. So I'll first fix my gross. I'll never forget my hydrating lotion. Eye cream. I'll probably do a separate skincare video to explain the new items that I use today. For now, I'll be focusing on the look that you can do for your video call meetings. This one is an eye concentrate that can also be used as a primer for the eye area from Shuimura. Then I'll be using the Stage Performer from Shuimura as well. It's an instant glow cream, which is my favorite when I know I don't have enough sleep or my skin is really dry or dull. I hope you can see the difference from my skin a while ago, which looks so dull, and now my skin looks supple and soft because it also has a moisturizing effect. For a video call look, I would recommend you using a liquid foundation instead of anything that's mattifying, because monitors or even the HD resolution of the phones or your laptops actually already flattens your face. Now, instead of putting more contour or more highlight, it would be nice that you make it more natural, because the liquids or even the creams that you already place can actually give you that natural highlight, like this one. You don't want to look too made up, but just right for your meeting. Okay, this is the foundation I'm going to use. I'm going to mix together because my skin now is not dark or even light or even fair. So this is a liquid foundation from Shuimura. This is my favorite. I'll be just using my fingers when I put this on. You can go ahead and use a brush. It's really up to you. For me, using my fingers, well, same with the brush, gives this very thin coverage that I only need for my makeup look. because again, I don't want to look too made up for a video call, because again, what I notice, it tends to erase your face too much. So I would want to retain the natural glow on my face, which is really not going to be that noticeable when you do the calls. And of course, lighting does a big factor, which I'm gonna show you how it looks like on different lighting and maybe on different devices. There. I just want this one, how it looks. And a concealer. So I need to put a little because I already put the foundation on my skin, so don't need to use much. Here are the problem areas, especially if you don't have proper lighting and you're confined in a room and you just sometimes have your general lighting above and then the lighting from your monitor. It gives this shadow under your eyes and it sometimes worsens or emphasizes your dark circles. So concealer will be a great help. To lessen it. But always find the brightest part of your house if you can. And then I'm going to finish this with just a loose powder. This is translucent. So it's just going to get my skin tone. And for me, foundations are really thick. So I really finish it with a very light powder. So it won't feel heavy or even look heavy at all. Go. Okay. Now, if you really wanted to add highlight on your face, I think you can rest your powder highlights for now and use a cream type. This is actually a primer from Laura Mercier and it has a radiance effect. I use this on my clients who has dry skin. And now I will use this as a highlighter. Can see here, it just looks subtle in the inner eye and of course my upper cheekbone. I wouldn't put on my nose line because my T-zone tends to be oily already. Here, there. So any highlight that you have in cream type, as long as it doesn't look too metallic or fluorescent. Again, I wanted my look to look natural and just right for an interview or even the meeting. So this is the look that I think I could recommend to you as well. Or if you don't have any cream highlighter, you can always spray your face with any hydrating mist because it tends to make the foundation or even the powder set right away and also bring out the natural glow and natural moisture on your face. Now I will also use, for my eyes, I will use this Laura Mercier. This is a caviar stick eye color and think it's my first time to use this one. I got it like a sample when I bought foundation from them. And from the color, I think it's okay for my skin tone and it wouldn't look too bright, but it would brighten my eyes. Okay. So this also in cream type. I'm really trying to avoid putting mattifying powders or even powder type products. I just want my natural skin and even bone structure be enhanced with the cream or liquid products that I'm going to use. So tube type makeup is usually in cream texture or even gel, so it's also good to be used as a primer. Then you can put on your pressed eyeshadow. And of course, mascara. Another important part of your face that's like being erased by the camera are your eyes. It's enough that you put a mascara on and curl it, but putting a little liner under can help emphasize and make your eyes bigger, especially when facing the monitor. In my case, I'll be using a contour palette by Becca, and I like using the darkest brown here because it tends to become invisible and not too dark when I put it under the eyes. But in your case, if you have an eyeshadow palette which has a dark brown, a matte dark brown on it, then you can use that as well. The brush that I'm going to use is my extra lipstick brush because it's a very fine point at the end, and you apply it just here. There. On the end, going inside and blend it. There. You can have it adjusted the way you want it, and it's easy to correct in case it's really, you had it thick or you had it too much. See the difference? I'm gonna put on the other side, same, just here. So it doesn't need to be all around your eye area. And make sure it's not on the waterline, but on the lower lash line. When you put eyeliners on your waterline, it just shapes your eye. Well, it's okay, but if you want your eyes bigger, the lash line area is the right spot for that. See? Just this one. I don't even have eyeliner yet, but eyelashes with mascara makes it look like that you already have a very thin liner. I'd like to go to my eyebrows. Another part of your face that tends to disappear from the camera are your eyebrows. Now, in my case, I'm not gifted with a lot of hair, so I really need to make mine bolder. So I'll be using this Easy & Company eyebrow pencil in brown shade. It comes with a spoolie, so in case you have a heavy hand and it clumped, you can always use the spoolie to blend it and make it softer and remove the excess product. gap here. You always need to mind the gap. Even with the eyebrows. And then blending helps it fill the other gaps that can't be reached by the product. I think this is enough here. I'll go to the other part. You already see the difference. I think my eyebrows here are better than the other one. There. On the inner part, I don't want to look strong. I mean, don't want it to look too strong. There. I think this is okay. Then I will be using a contour for my cheeks because I really like the shade of this tone. It's weird when people kind of use a bronzer as contour because it kind of defeats the purpose to put shadows if there are sparkly or highlighting stuff on the contour powder or on the contour product. So that is still something I'm trying to understand, but maybe it kind of works, especially if maybe possibly if they have heavy cheekbones and they put a bronzer which has a highlighting effect. It tends to make their features not really too strong, but kind of emphasizes their features or even their cheekbones as well. But my case, I don't see how a bronzer can be used as a contour, only if it's something like this, which actually gives a natural glow, but not too highlighty or not too dark. This is actually my favorite to use on my clients, especially those who has fair skin tone, because it still makes them look soft and it doesn't look too harsh, especially when you use a darker contour or even like bronzers which has this kind of like darker shade. So you can see the difference from that too. So I like using this one. It has a little color but not too much. Of course, you need to bring back the shadows on the nose, even if you really already have a tall one. In my case, there we go. At least with this kind of shade, I think it's in a middle of light and medium. Wouldn't look too dark or too lined when you put the contour on your nose part. So nice to find a similar shade like this one. I think I know there's a drugstore brand that I've been using before, but I forgot the name, which has kind of a similar shade for that one. But I think I'm going to do a separate for drugstore makeup. Maybe if until all of this is over, we can go out again. And here I'm using my favorite Tom Ford lipstick, which is a gift from a friend. I like the shade so much. Sometimes, like, in my first quick look, I just use this one in eyebrows and I'm ready to go, or even for when I retouch outside, because the orange color, it's actually more of a orange than a coral part, because corals tends to be pinkish orange. So this one is more on the orange side, and I think it suits my skin tone. And it's not too bright or even a scene stealer, but yes, the right brightness, and it's not neon or fluorescent, but it pops the color. It does add a little pop of color, but not too much. It's just right for me. So you can find similar ones in your kit. Maybe you're the type of person who always loves nudes, or like browns only, or like pink one only, but you can use pinks. And there's also a shade that I also like using before. It's kind of violet, which I like using before too. Well, I didn't go for red because I think red is a little too sexy and formal, and it will be perfect for a dinner date. So you can use red if you want to. But for a meeting or video call, especially interview, I think this kind of brightness will be just right when you talk to someone on your phone or laptop. So just brush. Well, you can always fix your hair. But I have bangs, so I think you just have to curl this a little. But let's say my interview will be in a short while. Just put it on the back, and I think I'm ready to go. So this is how it looks like on the phone. This with proper lighting. No proper lighting. Upper part. That's right. So the eyes are still there, your lips, even the contour and eyebrows. So this is using my laptop. With proper lighting. And this is without proper lighting. Well, what you can do is brighten the monitor like this. Kind of give light on your face. As you can see, again, my eyes, my eyebrows and lips can still be seen, but it already flattened my face. But I know I have a lighting here. It doesn't have. If I don't have lighting here, you can still see the contour and also little highlight on the face, so it doesn't look matte at all, but my skin is glowing. And now my next look, I'm just going to do the same base or makeup that we did earlier. You can also do the same because this one is very basic, which you can actually just add more. Okay, I just removed the lipstick, and what I'm gonna add is an eyeliner. Now we can just do a very simple eyeliner with a very small wingtip, and you can actually add color, and it's really up to you. So I'll be using this K palette eyeliner, 24-hour eyeliner from them. Okay, I know this is very tricky, especially this is in liquid form, and I don't remember when's the last time I actually used an eyeliner, because I am very comfortable with just a mascara on my eyes, and this one will actually be a challenge for me. Okay, what I do for my personal use is, for my personal technique, I first start here at the end where the eyelashes ends, which is here, and kind of follow the direction, trying to meet where my crease is. If you don't have a crease, it's okay. You can always create an angle which is here. It's okay for you and you're comfortable with. Sometimes I'm okay with that. I'm actually happy that this didn't secrete a lot of product, because at least I'll be able to do like a basis line first and try to, so it's not too dark yet. Then I can actually see if it has the same angle on the other side, and I can still correct it. Again, I think it has the same angle now. There, not too long, not too short. It's really up to you. It's the hardest part. Well, it would be nice if you have a better mirror which is nearer your face, then it's going to be easy for you to see it. Even I struggle with this one. I don't want a thick liner. Still want to see the crease. There. Fade. Pull it. You really have to pull your eyes sidewards because your skin, so you can pull your skin and do a line which is not crooked. Takes practice. You can always start with a pencil type, or you can first use a pencil, then use a liquid eyeliner after. There. I think that's right. Then I'll be using a blush. It's a cream type from Charlotte Tilbury. I'll just add a little. Again, I noticed that on the phone, even on the laptop, my features are gone. It's really usually flat here. Maybe it's an automatic filter from the cameras. So a cream type blush I think is better for this, or even a bronzer. I would recommend a bronzer too, but not too dark. Depends on your skin tone. If you have fair skin, up to a light to medium, and if you have a darker skin, medium to dark. Smells good. There. There. And with this one, just want a natural lipstick. So I'll be using a Charlotte Tilbury, their famous Pillow Talk. really have to line my lips until the end. Because I have a discoloration. Actually, nude lipsticks actually looks good on me. I'm not flattering with glossy ones. I don't know, it's the shape of my lips. So semi-matte lipsticks would always work for me. There. I think I could add more blush since this one is too light. So I think this is a little too pale for me, even if I added an eyeliner. Well, you can retain the same lipstick that you had and add this one. But I think I would like to put an eyeshadow color. And a color that's always flattering for me are violets and purples. I like oranges and yellows too. So I'll be using a palette from Tevian. It's the cream palette, and I would like to add this one, like put an upper eyeliner on top of the black one. There. Now that's something. It's really up to you if you wanted to apply it like an eyeshadow. But for me, it's about putting eyeliner. So I like to put this like an eyeliner as well. So if you have an eyeliner pencil on a different shade, color, you can do this as well. If you will be planning to put this one, you first apply the powder type or your pencil type, then you add the darker one after. It actually looks different. Maybe a little here, because my eyes are really different from each other. This one's bigger than the other one. I can add a little more here. Make this one thicker. It's kind of balance with the other one. So we all have different eye shapes. You just have to adjust which one would look better on you. There you go, purple. Now earrings. There you go. So this with proper lighting. Without light or low light. So this is on phone with like low lighting. So I think they really have a way, phones have a way of fixing your face. They did fix the shape of my eyes. Now it has the same, I think, roundness. So this is even with low light. Okay, camera. Phone camera with good lighting. Now, laptop. And laptop with no lighting. So it always like try to find your light.